Watch this. Sorry, it's the wrong tool. Hi, I'm Tracey, Milady for Easy Wood Tools. I made a bowl today. I made it using the Easy Wood Easy Chuck and the Easy Wood tools. Let me show you how these all made my life so much easier. The main feature of the Easy Chuck is the snap lock technology. It has changed my world. Watch this. How easy is that? And to put them back in, you simply snap it back in. I love it. Another feature of the Easy Chuck is that they've included two little grub screws on either side of the chuck itself, and these tighten the chuck onto the spindle. And they've provided this little key that locks them in place, and it's the same key that unlocks all the jaws. First step in the process is to mount the bowl blank onto the chuck. In order to do that, I'm going to use the double-ended screw that goes inside the chuck, and you need to drill the appropriate size hole to accommodate whichever end you're going to use. This will depend on the size of the project. This bowl blank is going to come down to about a 6-inch bowl, 6 to 7-inch bowl. So I'm going to use the 3/8 of an inch end screw, and what you do, pop it into the middle of the chuck, making sure that the ends of the jaws are touching the square sides of the screw, and tighten. As you can see, the bottom side of this bowl blank is very uneven. My plan is to take away a lot of this wood, but I still need to create a tenon so that when I turn the bowl around, the jaws have something to hold on to. Bring the tool rest up, making sure that when you rotate the blank by hand that it's not touching the tool rest at all. And tip for insurance, always bring the tailstock up and lock it into place, just in case. We've got the bowl blank down to a more workable size, and I've got rid of a lot of that bark and indents. Now I need to make the tenon. I've measured with my calipers about 1.5 inches. You have to remember when you're making the tenon that the jaws have a 10-degree angle on them, so the tenon will need a 10-degree angle to fit snugly into the jaws. The second thing to remember is that the height of the jaws is very important. If the tenon's too high, then the shoulder won't sit on the jaws, and you need the shoulder of the bowl to sit on the top of the jaws. So now I'm going to shape the tenon and finish shaping the outside of the bowl. Then we can turn it around and do the inside. Here's a little tip. If you're not sure about the length of that your tenon should be and you have a spare set of jaws, I just held another jaw of the same length, 7/16, up against the tenon to make sure that it wasn't too long and that it was going to sit on the shoulder properly. Now I'm about to finish shaping the outside of the bowl. I'm going to use the Easy Wood finishing tool. The brilliant thing is I don't have to race off to the grinder to sharpen any of my gouges. I can just rotate this tip and I've got a nice fresh edge. Now the jaws that I've got on the chuck are the ones that came with the chuck because it's quite a small project. There are different jaws to suit different size projects. There are even jaws such as the CJ350 that will hold projects up to 24 inches. Here's another tip. When you put the bowl into the jaws and you tighten them, always hold it in the center of the bowl. If you put pressure on the outside, it won't be square. So just hold it in the center and it should be square. I'm going to hollow out the inside of the bowl now. I'm going to use the finishing tool, the Easy Wood finishing tool. I've taken the negative rake tip off, put the usual tip on, and I've also cut away a bit of the top of the bowl. I wanted a clean, fresh edge to this bowl. I didn't want, and as you can see, there's a big gap in the bowl blank. Remember, when you're using these tools, place them horizontal with the floor and in the center of the work. Now that I'm nearing the end of hollowing the inside, I'm going to switch my tips over again. I'm going to put the negative rake on to finish off and get a really super smooth finish. Okay, we're all done. Now I'm going to take the bowl off. I need to turn it around and take the tenon off the bottom of it. And this is where this easy chuck will come into its own. You'll understand why I'm in love. With the easy chuck, you get these jaws and the turn key, the Allen key, to expand the jaws and contract. You also get this little fella. This little tool is essential to the snap lock technology. You press it in to the little hole and they come out. It is so easy, it is so fast. The old days of unscrewing the jaws are gone. So now I'm going to attach the 12-inch Big Easy jaws to hold the bowl, and it's simply a matter of pushing it into the slot and you'll hear the snap. That's locked in place. finished. I'm really happy with that bowl. I'm extremely happy with this whole chuck system. I love it. I love the snap technology that allows you to interchange the jaws easily, freely, quickly. It's just so simple. I'm not an engineer, but the weight of this chuck makes me think that it's been engineered perfectly. It's solid, it's heavy, it's quality. I'm Tracey Milady for Easy Wood Tools. Thanks for watching.